Hey guys, it's Qxeen.Jordyn. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do a college freshman advice video, COVID edition. So if you want to know some tips and tricks on having a good college experience, just keep on watching. I have 4 specific categories. The first one is before you get on campus. Second one is when you're on campus. Third one, dorm tips. And fourth one, good grades. So let's get into it. First one is get in contact with other freshmen. Since y'all are going to the same place, they're gonna think, hey, I need friends. If you need friends, y'all can link together, make a group chat. I was in like a couple of freshman group chats before going to college, and that just made me understand where people are coming from, or if I might even be friends with them, and at least having associates on campus, correct? All right. Make sure to get your dorm essentials because we're in a pandemic right now, and going back and forth from the grocery store and Walmart is not the move because you can get sick. So make sure to have everything that you need before, or as much as you can before you get to college. And before you get to college, make sure that you are in contact with your roommate. Kind of see what kind of person they are, or try and understand what kind of person they are before you get on campus, so you have an understanding of what you're getting yourself into. Also, if you pick a friend to be your roommate, just keep in the back of your mind that you might not be friends at the end of the semester. That does happen. Life goes on, we grow apart, and you lose friends, so be mindful of that. Speaking of relationships, if you have a relationship with somebody that's not going to your college, 50-50 chance y'all are not going to be together after that semester either, especially if it's been a rocky relationship. You're going to college, they most likely going to go to college or not, but since y'all are apart, that leaves room for long distance problems, and they're not fun. So even though it might hurt or whatever, think about, letting it go before you end up in a deeper situation than you should be, and then you wasted your freshman year trying to please somebody else that wasn't trying to be pleased or kept. All right, now you're on campus. Hopefully, if you haven't already, make sure you picked a decent move-in date and time. A time that like not a lot of people are moving in because contact, germs and stuff right now. So, and plus you're gonna need as much of the carts as possible to get your stuff in. Well, if you're like me, I had a lot of stuff, so that's another thing that you need to keep in mind, so that you're not always touching the same things other people are touching. After you've unpacked and you're settled in, before school starts, you should at least walk around the campus and figure out where your classes are. If you haven't done that, you should, because when the first day comes, you don't be that one person that comes into class late, or having to ask somebody where a class is at when you could have tried to figure that out prior to the first day of school. So being an upperclassman in college, I have definitely figured out that freshmen don't understand that their money does not regenerate like high school. This is not lunch money. When you get a card that has your amount of money on it, that's the amount of money you can use for a semester. So unless you add more, but no one really adds more because that's a lot more money when you could just already space out the amount of times you go eat off campus, or not off campus, eat at the fast food places on campus that cost actual money from your card. If you spend that up in the first few weeks because you just don't want to do the cat food, you're gonna be screwed, because then you're gonna realize all you have left to eat is the cat food, unless you pay with it out of pocket or regenerate money on your card. So the best thing for you to do is balance it out. At least, eat majority of the cat food because it's basically free. and then spend your money when you really want something that's not from the calf. Make sure you're going to campus events. I don't really know how many campus events y'all are gonna have due to the pandemic, but I for sure went to a lot of campus events when I had the time. So it's good to go to campus events. You might be able to find some new friends or associates and get free stuff like t-shirts and food. So you should definitely check those out. All right, next is dorm tips. The number one rule really you should pay attention to, if you don't pay attention to anything else, make sure you're actually friends, like real friends with your RA. I was an RA last semester or last school year, and it definitely helped when you make friends with the RA, because in certain situations, if you get yourself in trouble, you're lenient and they might be able to help you get out of trouble. So that's definitely for real. Don't just use them now, because we understand when you're using us, and then we're just gonna ignore it. But if you're actual friends with your RA, you should be fine when it comes to things that you shouldn't be doing. But there's still a line between that, because we can't take too much. Can't understand that. If your roommate is cool and you think their friends are cool, become friends with your roommate's friends, because they're already going to be in your space regardless if they're in your room all the time. So if you're friends with them, you're adding to the party, and it's not like you're just a burden in the room. Because if there's two of y'all in the same room and they have their friends over, it'd be better for you to be friends with them as well. So it's almost like y'all all just chilling in there instead of you just being the outsider in your own room. This is a big one as well, definitely during the pandemic. Make sure that you time your laundry and your showers at times that no one's there or no one's likely to use those. So laundry, normally don't do it on the weekend. People are thinking, oh, I'm free on the weekend, let me do my laundry. That's when all the laundry machines are full. Plus, you don't want to be touching the same things everybody else is touching right now. So you should try to do your laundry in the weekdays that you're not busy. Definitely during a time where people are most likely in class. So I normally do my laundry on a Thursday around 2:30, because they're in class. So do that kind of thing. Definitely with showers as well. I don't know if I'm really allowed to tell y'all this, because I was an RA. We're gonna keep this on the lowest of keys, all right? So when there is a fire drill, anytime you hear a fire alarm go off, make sure that if anything in your room does not need to be in your room, matching up with the dorm rules, anything, hot combs, microwaves that shouldn't be in your room, lighters, other stuff that you know you shouldn't be having in there, hide them, because the RAs are instructed to definitely check rooms, scope rooms to see if anybody else is still in the room. And when they're allowed to do that, they're also allowed to look for things that shouldn't be out. So save yourself and your stuff from being confiscated and hide it. That's not gonna happen all the time. That's not gonna work all the time, because you're not gonna be there when the fire alarm goes off all the time. But if you are, save yourself. So this is regarding to good grades. So if your course does not require a textbook app, where you would have to do your assignments on that application doing on your computer online, and all you need is just a textbook, try and see if you can find it out, or see if you can get it for free on this application on this website called bo-ok.org or something like that. It's like a book library where you can search up a book from its code, number, and title of the book, and find if your book is able to be downloaded for free, and try to do the same thing the next semester. So then that right there is saving you $300 from getting the book that you don't even need to pay for, please try to find your book for free, because they're scamming us right now. The last tip I have regarding good grades is, since we're in a pandemic, when it comes to taking tests and quizzes, if they're not proctored and no one's watching you take this, you could use Socratic, and yeah, I don't want to go too deep in it. You can use Socratic and Quizlet if you want to know how to search up an actual answer. On Quizlet, you just do Control F, type in the word, and scroll on that page till you find that word and see if the answer is there. Basically, Socratic does that for you. Basically, all you got to do is take a picture of it, just cut out the little answer or question that you really need to get to, press enter. You might be able to get, good grades using that. Keep that in mind. If you got to the end of this video, please give it a like, comment down below, and definitely subscribe if you thought this was a good video and you want to see more videos like this from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.